Hi, this is Scott Geiler from Blue Water Photo, and today I'm going to talk about an incredible new compact camera called the Sony RX100. This is a Sony RX100. It's tiny. It's very similar in size to the Canon S95 S100. In fact, a lot of people think they pretty much cloned it because everything about it is very similar to those cameras. Big difference is the sensor in this camera is 3 times the size of the Canon S95 S100 sensor, and this RX100 has a 20 megapixel sensor, so you're going to get some incredible detail, some great low light performance with this camera. Taking this camera underwater, it performs great. You can still shoot at high shutter speeds even with the flash on, like 1/600th, 1/800th, 1/1000th. The TTL on this camera works great even in manual mode, which was a limitation of the Canon S100 and the G12 and the S95. So there's a lot to really like about this camera for underwater photographers. The macro functionality is good. When you put on a macro lens like a subsea or Diron, you're going to get some incredible macro. I stacked a Diron +7 and a subsea +5, and the macro results were unbelievable. The housing will arrive in a few days. The housing looks almost exactly like this housing, which is the housing for the Rexy S100. You're going to have a control dial. You're going to have a pad in the back. The nice thing is this lens works great with wide angles. So you can put a wet mount fisheye lens on here. There's no vignetting. You're going to get an ultra wide angle of view. So except for the S95, this is the only camera I know of that takes a fisheye lens underwater with no vignetting. So I expect this to be a very popular choice underwater. Again, huge sensor. It focuses fast, a little faster than the S100 and the Canon G12. Great macro and wide angle options. TTL in manual mode. Of course, it shoots in RAW and has great video, all those things. So it's going to be a really popular choice. Rexy housings will be coming in a few days, and eventually I expect to probably see housings from Icolite and Nauticam also, so stay tuned, we'll be carrying them. Thanks a lot, and please feel free to contact bluewaterphotostore.com with any questions about the RX100 options. Thanks.